situation with Miss Universe, right? So with Miss Universe. Hey, just baby, what's going on with you, mama? How you doing? So I was sitting here just reminiscing of my Wildin days. So I was like, let me share a little bit with the people. Let them know how I used to wild out. Why not? Why not? Right? Yeah. How was your day today? Mine's I had to work, but that's overtime, so that's money. That's what's up. So Bambi, you know, I was thinking about back in the day when I was like younger and good. Good. You working? Oh, okay. I got off at 1 o'clock. And then my daughter, Summer, she made the basketball team. I'm super ecstatic. And so she wanted to get a basketball. Hey, Sticks girl. She wanted to get a basketball and she wanted to go shoot some hoops. So I did that with her for a couple of hours. Now I'm in the house cooling. But guys, I was thinking about back when I first started dealing with women and how that happened. And it was funny because it was funny. And so what happened was at my son's birthday party, he was turning 5. Me and my friends was talking outside and stuff. So out of nowhere, this girl said, you know what? Guess who I had a dream about, girl? And I'm like, who? She's like, you, bitch. I had a dream we was doing the damn thing. So I'm looking at her like, bitch, I never looked at you like that, but really? Right? So I'm like, my antennas go up, like, what you dreaming about me for? But she wasn't, a lesbian, anything like that. She just said she had a dream about me. So my ex best friend was like, bitch, I'm always dreaming about her black ass. And so again, another antenna go up. And I'm like, oh, these bitches want something. They want me. But I wasn't even thinking like that. I really wasn't. I wasn't into it like that. But it was always a possibility because, like I said, when I was little, I used to play with the girls all the time. So it was always in me. So, it wasn't not out of the conversation. But if when you're not doing something, you don't think about it. Yes. So I didn't think about it, but it did. I was a little curious, like, why these bitches dreaming and thinking about me? So me and my ex best friend, we talking about it over the phone or whatever. Have you ever been with a girl? I ain't never been with a girl. When we was little, I used to, but I always liked the girls, blah, 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 blah. So we decide we're going to go to this bar, this gay bar, and have some drinks. So we go have drinks and we get fucked up, y'all. I mean, tore down. After that, we start gazing in each other's eyes, looking at each other different. And I'm like, what is this? What is this? So before we got home, bitch, we in the car getting the fuck down. Like we kissing, touching, doing all types of shit to each other. Like we looking at each other totally different. We wasn't no longer best friends. We were lovers. Okay. So this leads to my house and shit. I had my own place. And, we went up in there. We did what the fuck we had to do, honey. We had a beautiful time together. Like, it was fantastic. Like, damn, bitch, we is all over each other. And so we conk out because we drunk as hell. Like, let's not forget we under the influence. So after we do what we do and everything, and we conk out, the next morning, a bitch is waking up about to fix breakfast. I'm taking this all the way, okay? This bitch wakes up like, where the fuck I'm at, bitch? Where my kids? I gotta get home. And I'm looking at this bitch like, wait a minute, what about what we did last night? She like, bitch, I ain't gay. I was just drunk and I'm going to fuck home. I don't got time for this. So I'm looking at her like really upset, sad, rejected, all types of feelings. And I'm just like, oh, bitch didn't just play with me like that, but I'm playing it cool, right? Okay. So I always was giving her the side eye from that point on, but I knew that my friend wasn't gay. Yeah. She wasn't gay. I was about the shits. I liked what happened. I was here for it. I was ready to take it on to the next level. My girlfriend just wasn't. She was just like, no, that's just something that happened that night, honey. Shit, we on to the next day. Let's not talk about it. I don't want to remember it. It's over. I'm like, damn, bitch, heifer. So now we going on in. Now she playing with this lifestyle. Okay, it's fun to her. Hey, OC Song, the soul singer. Thanks for joining in. So she playing with this lifestyle like it ain't about shit. We meeting people, we meeting women, and we getting it. We getting into the lifestyle. But again, I'm not gonna tell people that this bitch ain't really gay. She just think it's all a joke. We just gonna play around with it. So one day I didn't go out all the time with her. We talking about now, this is weeks later, okay? So I didn't go out. Every time she went out, I didn't go out. So she would come back and we'd be on the phone every day, all day. She telling me about this fucking girl that she met. She is the fucking shit. Oh my God. You got to meet her, Black. She is this, that, the third. And I'm like, oh yeah. She was like, girl, I want her. I'm going to get that. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's up. One day I'll meet her, whatever. So like I said, I didn't go out all the time with her. So this one particular night, I go out with her. So I see this girl. And she is fine. Yeah, playing. Yeah. So she is fine as hell. So when I see it, I'm like, oh, all right, that she is cute. But when the girl seen me, she like, well, who the fuck is this? You ain't never introduced her. Yeah, you ain't never introduced her to me. I never met this one. So my friend introduced us or whatever. But again, my friend is the type. I don't know. I don't really want to do the zodiac, but I'm going to have to do the zodiac so y'all can really get a feel of her. She's a Taurus. Tauruses are fucking competitive with everything they do. They know they the shit and everything. You're not going to tell them. They can look like shit, but you ain't going to tell them that because they think they the shit no matter what. And they think they above every fucking thing. So my girlfriend was like, yeah, this is my best friend and whatever. I introduced y'all, know that, Now the whole night, me and old girl can't take our eyes off each other because she's just way attracted to me. I'm attracted to her. But we got best friend over here running shit. So I don't want to overstep my boundaries. So I'm like playing it cool or whatever. But the girl can't take her eyes off me. So at the end of the night, she like, can we exchange numbers? And I looked at best friend. I'm like, but I don't want to mess up something. Best friend like, girl, hell, no, I ain't even into bitches like that. So go ahead, shoot, go for it. You can, I don't care. So we exchange numbers. So me and old girl we talking, we getting to know each other, we liking each other, we going out, we doing a dating thing, and best friend is getting pissed the fuck off. Like, bitch, I told you to do it, but I ain't really mean for you to fucking do it. And me, don't test me, because I will fail. I will fail every test that you try to test me with, okay? I'm not a good test taker. I'm telling you right now, I ain't that. So I know you told me to go ahead, so I went, damn it. So she mad as hell now because we getting it in, like we really getting serious about it. And my best friend is like, bitch, So, but she's still trying to play it cool on the other hand. But what she's doing is, old girl is talking to both of us. Like, she called me one day, she called her one day. She called me one day, called her. But the thing about it is, her and my best friend were just playing around with me. She was trying to have a fucking relationship with. Okay. So we get into this relationship and all that. And best friend is still playing it cool, like she ain't mad, but she in the back of her head, she like, I'm gonna get you back, bitch, because I ain't gonna forget what you just did. You betrayed the girl code. You broke the girl code. And she right, I did. But I asked you. I ain't do it sneakily, and you told me to go ahead, bitch. I ain't know you was playing. But anyway, because I wasn't shit. But we got into it or whatever, and we had this relationship going on. But me and old girl just didn't work because she was crazy about another bitch, and I couldn't deal with her drama. So we was off and on, off and on, off and on. So she broke up with me, and I was upset. So we went out to this bar one night. And I'm thinking I'm gonna get her back. No, I wanted her back, but I didn't know how to really communicate it well. Girl, that lesbian loving it's not right. It is so emotional. Girl. Anyway, I wanted her back, but I didn't really know how. Back then I didn't know how to express myself. I used to do it in a way where, I fuck you up, like I'll fight you and shit like that. And that wasn't the good way. That wasn't the best way. I found out later on in life, but that was my way. So we went out to this club, and old girl brought another girl to the damn club. And so it's me, best friend, and another chick. We together, and we see her come in with a new girl. So I'm like, hey, sweetheart, how are you? I said, she did not bring another fucking girl around me like everything is sweet. So, I'm giving her the dirty look like, bitch, when we leave here, you already know it's fucking trouble. Trouble. And she thought I was playing. I wasn't playing. I still got pepper spray. I keep a thing, girl. Yes, I did grow, Bambi. Trust me. But I'm going back to my younger lesbian days where I was fucking off the hook, and I'm trying to share something with y'all. It's funny now, it wasn't funny then. But I said, wait until we fucking leave here. I don't believe this bitch tried to play me. So best friend laughing because at the end she was waiting for this moment. Like she wanted me to kind of get played and get back what I did to her anyway. So when we was leaving the club, we stood up, we rolled up on the side of each other. And the bitch gonna roll her window down and say, what's up? What's up, Tahonda? That's my name. What's up, Tahonda? I said, this bitch ain't speak to me. And the girl was on my side. She was closer to my side. So I rolled the window down and I pepper sprayed them both. It wasn't a good thing to do. But I did it out of anger. And I was trying to get her attention and let her know I'm crazy for you in more ways than one, right? I'm crazy about you, bitch. Don't do me like that. But what that did was really push her away from me. She was like, I'm not fucking with you no more. You're crazy. Don't fucking call me. Don't say shit to me. But she was still talking to best friend. So now I'm on the outside looking at them. They going out. They wind up having sex. All types of stuff on me. I was hurt. I was so hurt. When I think about that, I was like, oh, bitch, that was the beginning of the end of me and best friend going through our shit. One thing I will say, don't ever, 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 ever sleep with your friend. That's the worst thing you could ever do. I'm pretty sure y'all older and y'all know that now. But girl, I don't care how cute they are. Don't do it. Because it ends in disaster. Because me and best friend fought for fucking 20 years after that. I mean, nonstop. We wouldn't speak for years to come. Then when we start speaking, it's like we never stop speaking. We get drunk. We start fucking around again. I mean, emotions just was everywhere. Like, I didn't never take her seriously, but she always took me seriously after, the tables turned, because I knew she wasn't gay. But then she had her moments again when she's fucking drunk, where she's all over me, can't fucking get enough of me. And I didn't know how to say, no, we either gonna be friends or not. We can't take that extra step. Like, we can't play around with each other like that. So that kind of messed up our friendship. But I was just thinking about that, and that was funny to me because she got me back real good by doing that. I was so hurt, y'all. I was so hurt when and then they had to call me too while they was out. My best friend, she grimy me as hell. She just thought it was a fucking big joke, but she didn't know I was really emotionally involved. Like, bitch, you crazy? I'm gonna kill both of y'all now. But I didn't do all that. But that was just a funny story that I thought about. And I thought about another story too, where I was dating this ugly ass broad, and she cheated on me, y'all. Ew. I was so mad. I think I was madder because she wasn't that attractive, and I gave her a shot, and she had the nerve to cheat. Bitch. Hmm. I was hurt. That bitch made me go back to men. Cause I was done after that. Like after this ugly bitch just cheated all over me, I don't got time for this because you think well, back then when I first started, I thought by me dealing with women that they was going to be understanding, compassionate. They was going to do what men wasn't. You know, I had the wrong conception of a woman, you know. But them bitches is just as worse as men. Like they, if not worse, you know. So I learned the hard way because this fucking stud, when I say she looked like a monster, she looked like a monster, but her fucking mouthpiece, her mouth game was fucking airtight. And then she had me looking at her. Yeah, right. Her mouthpiece was all that. And by the time she got finished, she was the best looking thing in the world. Like I'll be looking at her very much different. Making meatballs for the first time, they smell good, but they look like burgers. Damn, they big. But I think meatballs are supposed to be big though. Like in Italy, they're big meatballs. They're not really small. We make them small here in America, but they are big. You said they look like burgers. I don't know how big is that because a burger is really big. I don't think meatball's supposed to be that big, sweetheart. But yeah. But yeah, back to this ugly child. Let me stop. Hey, Diamond for that. How you doing, sweetheart? Thanks for joining in. Let me stop calling her ugly, but she is. That's just my opinion. You know, everybody don't think I'm cute either, but she was just a little mutt face, and she lived in Maryland. I live in Jersey, and she would travel back and forth because she was in the army. And so she couldn't take the fact that we was so far apart. So she thought I was going to be cheating on her, which I later found out, you know. So she just kind of did the favor of breaking up with me. And I was like, I was so heartbroken, y'all. Like, I was crying in the shower. I remember that day. She broke my heart. Oh God, I'm crying. And I had to catch myself like, bitch, first of all, you've been crying for years over these niggas. Now you get with a bitch and this bitch making you cry too? If you want to cry, fuck that. You ain't crying over no coochie. And that's how I thought. This my ex, a mutt face, honey, tried to go ahead and nerve be doing me dirty, be a dog at that. Couldn't dress like, but she could have her sex was A1, airtight. So that's how she got me, y'all. That's how she got me. I ain't gonna lie. But she another one. After me, went to best friend. Best friend was always taking all my sloppy seconds. Yeah, right. You know, best friend was grimy. And I still love her, but she grimy. And I had to find that out, you know, in the mix of experience. Like she always was going after me. Anybody I mess with, they after me, they start messing with her. And I was like, ew, why you like what I had like that? Like, anyway, you know. But yeah, after I dealt with Mutt Face, that's diving for that. That's a good word, Mutt Face. After I dealt with Mutt Face, she started sleeping with her. So of course I was never going to get back with her either. And that was that. You know, just a mess, a hot mess. My best friend, ex-best friend, best friend, whatever you want to call it. It's a weird relationship. A lot of people don't even understand. We fight so much that when people ask me, what's up with you on such and such? And I be like, I don't fuck with her. Oh boy, again. Because you know, they tired of us, our drama. It's just a lot of drama. And again, it all stemmed from the fact that we slept together. We should have never, ever cross those lines. The minute we did that, it messed up our friendship. Like, we used to be really, really cool. And once we did that, it just turned to a competition thing. And I'm not competitive by no stretch of the imagination. Never trust a woman that you can't leave alone with other people. I learned that with my one friend. She would sleep with anybody at any given moment. She's such a slut. Yeah. Like, yeah. And me, I have never did that to not one friend. I've never went behind a back and slept with somebody they slept with. The worst thing I've ever did, and I'm gonna be honest, the worst thing I've ever did to my best friend is and I'm not talking about that best friend. I'm talking about, like, because I got a lot of close friends, but this is my sister. When we were younger, um once again, she they used to go to this club and used to tell me all about it, because back then I stayed on punishment. I had a big mouth. I was always fucking up in school. Before my mother got sick, I always was on punishment. So when I did get to go out, I used to miss what happened weeks and weeks, ahead of time. It was over, and when I did come out, whatever guys that my friends used to like me. And that was a lot. I went through a lot of that. And this one particular guy, my friend liked him a lot, but he didn't like her. But he was nice. He didn't want to hurt her feelings. But when he met me, he liked me. And instead of me saying, you know, babe, he don't like you, he like me, I started sneaking around with him. And when she found out, she was so fucking hurt. But the karma in that is that soon as me and him, like, our relationship was out in the open, he did some dumb shit and got locked up. So I ain't get him either. He was locked up for like 10 years. So that was the karma in that. But that was the only time that I could say I did not do my friend well with a relationship. But they never slept together. He didn't like her. Again, he just didn't never want to hurt her feelings and tell her that straight up. So that's it. But it has to be some type of girl code, and girls are sluts, and you do have to watch your friends. I tell my daughter that all the time, because she be getting her, like, she swear up and down she got a boyfriend and all that, and when she mad at him, she be telling her friends to text him and do this and the third, and they be playing games on each other. And I be like, you better stop, for he don't return and he be up in her spot. Like, like, this is how girls are. You can't be trusting these little friends of yours. Shit, they be wanting what you have, or vice versa, so that's how that go. I'll circle back. You tip dip slip. No, ma'am, I can forgive just about anything, but indefinitely. Yeah, 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 that's right. Yeah, but girl, I had some times dealing with men and women. So I call myself, I think I call myself a guru of relationships. I don't want nothing my friends had. I know them heifers. Exactly. And I don't want, like, I don't even look at you like that. If you're my friend and you have anybody that you two are messing around with, now I do believe that if a person, I've been in situations where my friend could say, we could both say, damn, he fine. If he choose you over me, I'm not going to get mad. If he choose me over you, you can't get mad, because he don't belong to neither one of us, and we both think he cute. So it's kind of fair game. So I've been in those type of situations too. But if my friends are in a relationship with somebody, I don't want them. I ain't even looking at them like that. And there's too many other people out in the street, other fishes in the sea. I don't have to be all up on yours like that. It's ugly, it's nasty, and I just don't roll like that. But I know some women that do, and my ex best friend is one of them. She loves going after me, and it is what it is, though. I don't give a shit, because once I'm done with it, I don't want it no more. Shit, I don't circle back either. It's no need. Once I'm done. One and done. But like I said, I had many relationships with guys and girls, and relationships are hard. It's called a girl code. You're right. You are absolutely right, Diane, for that. Girl code. You just don't do it. But some people, have experience doing that. And I'm not going to judge a person that has done it before. I judge those who enjoy doing it. I judge those who don't mind doing it, because everybody has gotten into a situation or another. Some people, I ain't gonna say everybody because everybody probably haven't, but situations happen. But but relationships are hard. Relationships is not a fairy tale. It's not a fairy tale. It's work. And it takes two people to have the same common ground. You never know a person. That's why it's very important to get to know your mate before you get into a relationship. It's easier said than done, but it's the truth, because a lot of people get into relationships for many different reasons. And sometimes y'all are not on the same page. I might be looking for someone to keep me company. You might be looking for someone who got money. I might be looking for someone that I can build with and spend the rest of my life with. You might be looking for something just for right now. So it's very important to get that out in the open, what the two want, before you start saying, oh, I go with this is my boyfriend or this is my girlfriend, because you will get into so much mess, unnecessary mess, if you don't have these good conversations. Another thing, to me, is good to date. It is okay to date. Don't just meet a person and then fall in, move in with them, play house with them, have a baby, don't know the person. It's okay to date and get to know somebody. What happened to taking a person out? Like, all that shit is gone now. Like, it's all about texting and what we gonna do, and y'all and people just get straight to it. It's no more, where's the courting at? Like, nobody courts anymore. So I guess easy come, easy go nowadays. And that shit is so whack. Do you remember? I don't know how old people are, but I can remember being on a phone with somebody for hours, days, weeks. I mean, really getting to know somebody. I went with somebody, let me tell you, I went with somebody for 2 years and never seen them. We seen each other the first time. That was to get each other number. After that, we ain't see each other no more. I was on punishment. He was on punishment. Yeah, we stayed on punishment together, but we was able to talk on the phone, and that was our relationship, y'all. The only time we would see each other for a quick second is he used to play baseball, and he practiced in the field right across the street from my school. So on my way home, I would be able to see him, but not really talk to him, but just see him for a hot second while he practicing. But other than that, our relationship was solid. We was on the phone. We knew each other from the back to the front, everything about each other. And to me, those are the relationships that I remember most, because I was so into it. I was so, and so was him. Like, I feel this, I guess, what was it? It was the uh I guess what is it? Just wanting to can't wait for it. Can't wait to get to know something, to see somebody, to kiss them. We would talk about what we gonna do with each other when we see each other. Oh, when I see you, I'm the first thing I'm gonna do, and when I see you, the first thing I'm gonna do. Girl, that shit went on for years, until we just wasn't together no more. And it's just funny. Like, I used to have relationships like that, and it was awesome. Like, just talking on the phone was the shit. Like, it was everything. Hey, girl down the street, what's going on with you, mama? But it's very, again, and another thing with relationships, understand this: when a person, you get with someone that has friends, I mean, not friends, when you get with someone who has a family, kids, you take on that. You don't, it's not, how can I say it? I'm not going to say they're your kids, but you have to build a relationship with both parties. It ain't just about you and your significant other, because their children have to get to know you as well. Their kids have to be good as well. That's another thing that, yeah, but it's definitely important that both parties want the same thing. You got to, because if you don't, you're gonna fail. The relationship is gonna fail miserably. It might be good in the honeymoon phases because everything is good. The attraction is heavy, so you just really want to touch and feel and just get that ooh and that ah out. But what happens when that's done with, and now you getting to know each other? You literally, how I like to say, you getting to smell each other's shit per se. Then what's up? What's up with that? Where does that go? My boyfriend, grown daughter, don't talk to him anymore because of me, and she never met me. Wow. Girl down the street, my opinion on that is those issues have nothing to do with you. And because if she's never met you, she definitely can't form an opinion about you. But it might be, sometimes I can only speak from experience. My brother, I can just use him as an example. My brother was with multiple women, and every time he was with a woman, it took out time for his daughters. So they grew up disliking his girlfriends. Whoever he got with next, they didn't like them because they knew that once he got with them, they was gonna have less time with him. So they took it out on the girlfriends. So that might be a problem, you know what I'm saying? Because first of all, when you have kids, your time ain't your time anymore. And that's just the truth. And the more kids you got, the less time you have for yourself. You have to realize that. And I think we get into a selfish mode to say I need my time too. I need my time too. But the truth of the matter is you should think about that before you have children. Because once you have children, that time is minimum to none. Do we deserve a little time to ourselves? Yes. But is it mandated that you're gonna get it? No, it's not. You literally have to steal it. You know what I'm saying? Or the fact that you're not doing, if you taking so much time for yourself, your child is going without something that they may need. Whether you want to drop them off at grandma's house, whatever. It's that time and children don't give a shit about the materialistic bullshit. They don't care. They really just want mommy and daddy. They really just want that time. You know what I'm saying? So it is very important when you have children to be very considerate of your child and don't put yourself first. Although if you ain't right, nobody's going to be right. I believe that too. But please know that don't take too much time to yourself. Make sure them kids is good. Okay. And they may not want to do nothing. Like sometimes my children literally just want to lay on my lap, watch TV, or be on their phone, or just touch me. They just want to be able to feel me. They don't want too much of nothing. They just want me in their presence with nobody else. Like today, my daughter said literally when I was at work, "Ma, can me and you just have a daughter spend time together today?" And I had no problem. Absolutely. As soon as I get off of work. And my baby girl was calling me off the hook. "Where y'all going? What y'all doing? Don't worry about it. You good." I have to. I can't share time all the time with them because they're all individuals and they're older and they all want something different. So I have to give everybody some time. And when you have multiple kids, they can't have all your time anyway. So think about that. You got more than one. I'm gonna use myself for example. I got 4 kids. Yes, human contact is vital, absolutely, and the dynamics is definitely different when you are now lesbian. The kids have to process that too. Absolutely. Hey, Jay Dine, what's going on? Absolutely, the kids have to process that as well, right? Which to me, that opened up a big line of communication with my children because I didn't want them to not know. I was not going to hide my lifestyle. I wasn't going to do that with my kids. I wasn't going to say, I want them to know this. I want them. I had to be ready for that conversation with them. And yes, there were many questions that I really didn't want to answer, but I had to, because I needed them to know that this happens in real life. I'm not the only one. This happens all around life. And when you get older and you decide who you want to be with, it might be the same sex, it might be the opposite sex. So I don't want you going into it thinking that, oh my God, this is wrong or I shouldn't be doing it. No, this is life. And no one was put here to judge you. That's not our jobs. No one. Okay. So, but God, and God is not of a human being. So I don't consider him as human at all. So, with that being said, with me, I have four children. Now, my oldest one is grown, so he barely all he wants is money from me. Honestly, once in a while, oh, and something to eat. Sometime, Ma, you cook, I'm coming to eat. But my three little ones, they require my time when, especially when they were younger. Now that they're getting older, they're doing their own thing, so they don't require too much of my time like that. But when they want it, I'm Johnny there on the spot. I cannot, I will not, and I cannot be like, nah, I'm about to do this. So no, it's important to me that I be there for them when they need me. Period. Even when they don't need me, they just need to see me, you know. And she's 27 now. And wait a minute, hold up, let me go back because I want to hear what you said. Girl down the street. When I went to find myself, I had to leave my baby with my father. I missed a lot. First day of school, her first baptism. I do regret it. It happens. It happens. She's 27 now, and I know she still holds that against me. She don't realize that I didn't want to bring her into the unknown. And you know what? Girl down the street, the only thing I would say with that is just to be honest. Let her know that. You know what I'm saying? Don't make excuses. One thing my mother does to this day, and it makes me so upset, is she makes excuses. You know, and things she say, I know it's not true, but she's so hell bent on the lie she's been telling all these years that she now believes it's true. But I know for a fact that it's not true. And the one thing I just want her to do is acknowledge that, yeah, I fucked up. There was times that I should have been there and I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep telling me, oh, I was working. And I know you wasn't. Like, oh, I had to do this. I was making sure this was done. I don't want to hear the lies because I know they're lies. So I think when you could just be honest with your kids, they understand more than you think they do, and they respect you. They will respect you for it. The truth, you know what I'm saying? And I think, as long if you can just have that real conversation with her, like, look, I fucked up. I regret a lot of things that I did. You know what I'm saying? But I can't take those times back. All I can say is, baby girl, I'm sorry. I fucked up, period. Well, I just came out to my family this year, so she's still processing all of this. She only saw me. She only saw me. She only saw me with my ex in 2009. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I can't tell everybody when to come out to their kids, when is a good time to talk to your children about mistakes that you make, but I will tell you this. Honesty goes a long way. Being straight up with a person goes a long way. Your kids, especially, because at the end of the day, your kids is all you have. Those are your legacy. That's the person, those are the ones that's going to hold you down when you need it the most. You can't depend on nobody else. I don't give a fuck how much people say they love you. They're going to be here to the end. Your children, the ones that you birthed out of you, that's a part of you. They're always going to, Lord, excuse me, guys. I have to take this call. Give me 1 second. Guys, I'm sorry. I had to take the call, and now I have to go. I have to run somewhere. I apologize that I have to end this live. However, I am coming back on tomorrow morning. I like to go on early. So if you guys are around, I would love to continue this conversation because it is really good. It's a really good one. And I think we can learn a lot from each other. And I want to tell you my experiences. So I know it can help. Each one can teach one. And I know that my experiences, the things that I have learned, the things that I did wrong, can probably help you guys. And I'm just going to leave you with this. Talk to your daughters. Talk to your daughters. They love you. They are a part of you. These are your mini me's. Don't be ashamed. Don't be so, oh, do what I say type. No, have that communication, like I said, because your daughters are going to be your best friends, and they are the ones who are going to take care of you when you need someone the most. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that, and I'll come back tomorrow and we can continue. Guys, thank you so much for coming out. Love you. Talk to you soon.